My biggest job as a sales manager is obviously to make sure that leads are flowing into our agency, making sure that our prospect pipeline is full all the time. And we were highly successful at that. We work hard at cost per click advertising and web search optimization, and we work very hard at that. We've done a great job at filling our pipeline. My biggest concern after our pipeline was full was, what are we doing with those leads, right? Because they're coming in, and this is a sale in which it's a quick sale. It's not a long. It has a pretty short fuse. So are we following up enough on these prospects that, again, we've paid, right? We've paid money to bring these prospects into our office. What are we doing with them? Car sales guys always say, never let them off the lot. Never let your prospect leave the lot, because the longer you keep them there, the more likely you are to get that sale in the end. So we looked to AA Solutions and their Blitz lead management software as a way to remarket to the prospects that we already have, right? These are guys who have come to us in order to get a quote on their trucking insurance. And we have either provided them with a quote, or we can provide them with a quote, and we just need a little more information to do so. So when we sat down with Archie and his team, we divided those workflows up among both our product lines and then the status of the sales process, and we developed different workflows for each one of those segments. So we were able to develop a workflow for each one, which helps us automatically remarket to those prospects, bring them back in-house, keep them on the lot, if you were, and keep them tied in and communicating with Roemer Insurance in order to complete that sale. Whereas before, our salespeople were following up once or possibly twice with a prospect, now it's at least 4 times, and usually more. We have a requote process that happens every year if we don't end up writing them as a customer. So before, it felt like I was taking money and throwing it on a fire. It was just tossing all this money, all this cost per click advertising that we were doing, and all this money we were spending on web search optimization. We're taking all that money and tossing 90% of it in the fire. Now I know that we're giving it our best shot and remarketing to all those prospects. And if we can't sell them, we don't feel like that's our fault anymore. We're doing everything we can, and Blitz Lead Management is really the tool that's helped us do that. Insurance agencies use what's called an agency management system to do all their policy management, their accounting, and their customer service issues. But what those types of systems don't do very well is sales pipeline management. Although they do have a slide in that does a little bit of pipeline management. It doesn't have all the functionality that Blitz has in it, especially for our smaller customers, which we really cater to at this point on one side of our house. So for Blitz, the ability to remarket consistently to prospects, that was a thing I think we were missing, because again, if you leave it up to a salesperson to remarket to their prospects, they're going to do it as time allows, right? They're going to say, okay, I've got an hour, I'll call back some of my prospects. But Blitz does it in a consistent basis, okay? So we don't have to worry about, are my salespeople following up with their prospects? Our agency management system does a great job at what it does, the accounting and the policy issuance and the certificates and all those things that our agency management system does. But it was really missing that really intuitive, that really consistent sales management pipeline lead follow-up that we really needed in order to grow our business. When I first came to Roemer Insurance, we had in the 2 product lines that we specifically use Blitz for, we had 1 salesperson in each product line. Currently, in one of the product lines, we have 3 dedicated full-time people that only do that, and in the other product pipeline, we now have 4 dedicated people that only do that. That's only because we've been able to not only generate more leads, but also follow up on those leads and keep the pipeline full and keep our salespeople very busy and very happy with the lead management that's going on. As a sales manager, the specific functionality I like best in Blitz is the reporting. I'm able to see if there are lost leads out there or abandoned leads. I'm able to see the number of leads that are flowing into the system. But again, the best thing for me is it just works. I don't have to troubleshoot it behind the scenes. Among all my other jobs here at our agency, I'm also our IT guy. So as soon as the system doesn't work, I'm the first phone call. And I don't get that with Blitz. It just works. And it's also intuitive enough that I've made one of our other people the administrator of the system, and they can easily make changes behind the scenes and don't have to come to me to do that for them. So those are far and away my favorite things about the Blitz system. We've used this product for 7 years, and I highly recommend it. And it's not just because of the system itself, but it's because of when the people behind it, when we have an issue or we want to make a change and we communicate with them, there's instant communication back. We get those issues resolved immediately, the changes made immediately, and we can keep moving forward and growing our agency, which is what we're looking to do. I don't want a software system that we have to have every time we need to make a change. We have to have a committee meeting and it has to go up the ladder, and it changes. It's like turning an aircraft carrier around. With a system like Blitz, it happens. We can make it happen, and if we can't make it happen, we can get with someone at AA Solutions who can make it happen for us very quickly.